so ya mamunyina ha mamu akwaba e de ba Asanteman kasafidie wo ha ene enso achiri po miensa kasafidie eso ebra so se oman mu nsam ayansa ka aboabo no asem se kase no ye de eso mo awia ise ahoho na hye ne nso se namdua so ena ahoma ho hunu soro enu ntinimaku aso yasen ama ye de kase ya so ma na awia eye mo Herbal Center wo mo se bibiduro pa esa nyalewade bramo akache omo mo Hista Mixture eno eye memedro mapa mo Herbal Mixture nso eye funiyade adro nya binuma ebebo amantam dunsia ni nyina ubenya wonu pai bi ato wonti kase no wo odiom kumase 0249616937 Afei time and chances fast food city aduane pa ewo omo akache Chronom station tafo 4 miles macro traffic light ubehu omo say yie abedin to adwabo bi a wo ba bepa aduane pa de eye TC na mekanfo no ede ama wo 0240197434 KFM Musical Center se bedin fidie wanwaso na efade wujuma say ye schools in sorry radio stations ni akeka wo nyina ankrankrampo a ubenya bi ato ewo mo akache wo mo akiri kwan wo kumase adum President's runabout no so ope afi Malcolm Kwantempo ne so obesan so ehu won mantam dunsia ni nyina waheta ho 0207164345 na 0548366813 Wenuma daroma ane yasinwa yede kase yi esomo se awia premtobre edie ensem bia obetie ewo kase boy mu ene se
Kennedy Akompreko e Japan nsem odi abeto montene so etwemu a wo chese chief of staff e de 1.2 million na amano di akwakoto mame adwoasafo account
na dom kuma no dom kase amra shebedwa fie ede nsem bia toja na covid-19 ho nsensem covid ba ye foto aye boto wona sesika no wo so amu hu so na ho nsem aye bobroja
Kelvin Boy so akokan aposi fonsa ne nyina ne se ne yira wone no etie wabro ne finfram
Canada Japan na radio stations ahodo so ne nansa na ya GTV enrada eye asase radio wode nsem bia toja afa mame adwa safo ehu
Sansu ena yebekwa homa ne so akotwetwe enkomo achese ntobro so ensemo efriwo eba echemu achesa sojafo akwakohyehe excavators bia wo susu se wode eye illegal mining
Adishmama ensem bi kan ho na abete se awia prem to bra kase wo Asanteman kasafidie wo ha ene enso achiripo miensa so wote yanka dia na ye Asanteman tem kropon kumase mo brano efe ne se bompata obepie ha ye ben nagrat won secretariat no Asanteman no ya kire ni munya ko plaza no eho na wote yanka edi free yani ya gibre eso mu akenkan mu ayemme akuya ofosu hema buaten mene
enstroma nana yakwa na du yadom
Adishmama ensem ni mu enchemu enie dom kuma ne dom kase a wamra shebedwa fie na nei wo mode ensem bia todwa na we no ayamenteme ho ase ensem efa covid-19 sika ya boto wo no se yemfa enko yade ne no ana ho nchini wahyew asore minority leader eyowura Haruna Idisu wode ensem bia todwa kirem se enei no wo mo a eye covid-19 ba ye sika ya boto wo mo hweso no wo mo emekirekiremu enfa nkire Ganafo ne senti no wode asi dom kase no so wamra shebedwa fie se yade wane yade asoawo ne senti mumrai na mama ye ho enkonta enfa nkire Ganafo esanse ya bafoto no ye ma Ganafo nyina nya ne ntiyese ye bafoto e de ama covid-19 na se ho nsem aba ana se sika ne ye hu de ekọ na covid ne so da so ho ne ye konde a ebraso se wo mo kiremu e de kire Ganafo se sika ne krampo no ye de towe yakọ akodum pempenso sei ne ye de asolve akasei enu ntie nie sei ne wo kire nsem ni mu e kire
The text of the motion reads that this Honorable House constitute a bipartisan parliamentary committee chaired by a member of the Minority Caucus to inquire into the expenditures made by Ghana government in relation to COVID-19. May I, with respect, Mr. Speaker, refer you to the very constitution my colleague relied on.
Wey aye dam kuma ba no dani wa mrashe bedwafie onimonyamfo Haruna Idrisu na eno achi ena deputy majority leader onimonyamfo Alexander Afenyo Markin wono so adibi eto so echirem se sansem we sabie ye maguo sam enwo hia na se ye de baba beto mrashe bedwafie se ye bebobo ho abekire covid expenditure mu akire Ghana fo wo se we no ye montungo
specifically aimed at a minister that will give you the required results. So, Mr. Speaker, I dare contend again that until that tool is exhausted, this application in its form and shape and in fact in substance is in bad faith. It is only part of the partisan politicking and nothing more. It is part of your partisan politics and nothing more. It is not for the good of Ghanaians. It is aimed at confusing Ghanaians, misleading Ghanaians, and creating certain impressions about this government. Because you know that you could not promise free SHS. This government has promised and delivered. You know that this government, in terms of infrastructure, has done all it can to improve on the livelihood of Ghanaians. And you know that there's a 2024 election. This is political. You know that the investment that government is making in the private sector, and that is causing you heart attack, headaches, and you want to find a way of misleading Ghanaians. You know.
Wey aye ora Alexander Afenyo Markin deputy majority leader na enwachi ana ora Joe Wise wano aye first deputy speaker of parliament wano kroyan so yamrashe bedwani de ma de hye obekwan abato mpesa so wode bi etu dwa kire mu se e wa reject motion no esa ansem we ya minority ne de ban krampo ne sabi nsuo bi anhye de ngina ho ne santi no ranking member for the finance committee ora keselato force ne so edit dwa kire mu se wo bompa ye pa se house no ebeye bipartisan parliamentary committee ombete na nipa obet na dwam e wasa committee ni so no ebeye domkuma no emu nipa na wabetena so no matimi ahwe no matoto ne ma se de ebeye asumdue ebetimi aba ne mpo no covid-19 hu sikasem ompesa mu hunu mu no bibia so atimi akonkan ne nkoba ne se empanifo ade bibi esie Ghana fo
Mama yetua ewia pramto bre kasia bono so ede amamwa na nsan ye de kyerese ensemo edi ahim ewo oh my Ghana ebobo ya edi free parliament na ede ba ya kyerese maame adwasafo onimonyamfo a wo kyerese kwabrenya abato empesua eso ensemo abetoja etwemu a kyerese bosumi enwotwenie wonsi parliament da enkwankwo hye mrafe nsu je ekoso parliament nyina wonim ni nyina ne se kyerese wo kyerese eniema bi wo honoma wo hia ewo parliament one man insa enka ya ntin wonko won enko wo chen na eno adakra ye kasie bomu ye
boy dodo na friend
Japan nsem odi abetudwa etwemu a wo kyerese chief of staff ma me frema efre no edisika butini bi ehye ne nsem a wono nso edi kokoto kyerese ma me adwosafo ne futuo mu anase ne bank account e Fidelity bank account mu na wode ekokoto ye na wo hya kyerese de ma me adwosafo eye ne de enya de ehye nkuna enya de ye kyerese NPP amanyokuo no wo ma wo mu hunu so mo opposition no anase wo mo ankasa de no mo ye wo mu hu anu ti no obesre senka wo mramra hye bedwefie na wo sansemi mu no ena Kennedy akompreku Japan echese se maame adwosafo echese yemfa sika bia enkokoto na ne futuo mu a yemisa ne pie.
I did a surgery. I was recovering. I spoke to chief of staff and said, look, rest.
What's here Asanteman FM?
This same woman who said I should rest made a call through Honorable Esiama that look, there's e-levy going on and we have a problem. So we need you. Although I said you should rest, we need your
Asanteman FM.
And listen
carefully. Asanteman FM.
He said, Honorable Esiama told me, look, my brother, I flew first class with Emirates. But Honorable Esiama, because they needed me, said, look, we're going to hire private jet to come and pick you people up. Ajasafo, myself, Honorable Henry Korte, and Honorable Amwakwata. What I said to the minister, please, I don't want my name anywhere. You, any flight, Minnesota to New York airport. I drove from New Jersey to New York. I drove Boston. Dr. Amwakwata, what do you know? Ajasafo refused to come. And MPP people should listen carefully. Ajasafo, they hired a private jet to bring the woman here. And when she came, she refused to come to Parliament.
So who was in Parliament?
Asanteman FM.
Hold on.
Okay.
She refused to come to Parliament. Chief of Staff, after buying the ticket and flying her in, had to take a motorcade to Ajua's house. She stood behind her gate for 30 minutes. What kind of rudeness is that? Before she opened,
FM.
Chief of Staff was made to sit at her living room for 35 minutes. When she came, Babin was tired. She is sick. He's sick. He can't wait. If you can't get your numbers, so be it. And we couldn't vote. Going back, she was demanding another private jet. Excuse me.
Oh mama, eni aye kwotie ye eye Kennedy Japan. Nensema wodi etuja eno na chese mame Ajasafo ya the private jet nyina kosi wo senka wontene mumra hye bedwafie na ilevia beye meto na yehunu sesa ilevie ye bediso ye betua anase yentua nanso ni nyina mame Ajasafo ese chese 120 Ghana cedis no waji momudie nanso wo ma parliament ne ensanso emma echina.
Yet was so dear that Swajnamu, our Yera Kennedy, Japan, and Sansam Nemo. Na Enra Dawa Copiamo, our assassin radio, no, our and Clapumpuni Mantamum. Na Anumun watch Lamusa and somewhat Eboba, Eswa, Ekukura, Ehu, our my gun, Emunina, a fine people, man, your Kuon. Young fan one time saying, Emma Oraya, Wabea Samuano, Aya Communications Director, Edma Amanukuono. Esan Sawano, and Amasa, how ninch ni washooning in Abba. Na wachire musa papa na se ne niam bi ne ntusue bia ya wo ye wo part nim second ni no enya de se eyeyie emwa kura emwa wo si Ajasafo nsensem nyina kura ne fa ba bi no wo de hontansa no ebo eye owura ya abo abia samwa enu mu ane wachire mu se omo pa asumdue pa na se omo pese bibia konkan dia ene wo mo aba omo ba beto ayi mpanyimfo foforo no wo mo nto aba no entia owura abo abia samwa ene mpo ada national executives ni nyina esanse won dwumadi a die no bre partners na sabi e de part no kura nim etwitwi fam na nsem ni nyina mu no e na owura ya boabia samu akura so de nsem atoja akyerem se ase Canada Japan abesi wo montuma gofin wa abonten e senator kyerem akura ko adenti wo ba monten e be keka nsem bi se kura de afa Ajasafo ho we de nka ya party mu fo ne yanya ya se me ba ne sai e na de kwatena radio so kan abusuafo yenti owura Canada compre ko Japan ensem no
John Boadu will lose this election. He brought that idiot.
Asanteman
I will
FM.
punish you for that. But you see what will happen.
Asanteman FM.
Every executive, because when you go to party headquarters, there's nobody there. Grassroots will listen to me. There's nobody at party headquarters to listen to their grievances. Fool, ya boabia zamwa.
Asanteman FM.
To get at we are involved.
Wey eye onmonyafo Kennedy akompre ko Japan wono ene mrashebedwani adema adehia womo ewo Asen Central abato empesiaso
Mama yetua ewia premtobre kase bono so ede amamwa onyum tuni Kelvin Brown wono so chese ensemu a abetodwa echemu a dental circuit court wakwako piemu ewo honomo ni nyina ne se ensemu a abetodwa echemu a wono ankasa ne dofo wone ne etie emfie edunia wone ne wo mamu mienu chese waboro no waburu na amane honam baby prepra kyese enya sam ketwa na ewo sansem ni mu no na kyese ntie beto odwa etwemu a wo kyemu na kyese wone na tena emfie dunie ewo mu wanware no de nanso wone no ewo emamu mienu na ewo sansem ni mu no na wo mo kyese wo kopie court no krampo no ebura waburu wo ba nyina yebusa no a kyese court na ni mo sanso kyese wonifo bia free says wo de ne kanchema etika mu a wone hwan se wankasa ubebo ni dede anase ubeye bibi na ekopie mu ewa semdibia no kyese ensem omode atu dwa no yenko na yenko tie mfamfi wo mu ankasa enum
boy dodo na friend no Kevin boy eni ni di obi ani mi edi ane ma me ne papa editor no Kevin Brown a wotonyum eni abante wotonyum kama pa no no ane nkanchema a wone no eti Dora Konyi one na tena impinsha makomaku edu empena twenko a 10 years omo Asanteman
FM
na be na nsa anase na wotwi mu a na abrante no on de wetu afie de da ababa wan ekire court ne se empena twenfinsha edu eboro nko a ye bakata assault ni ebunu de biada enam so na abrante ne tu fie krantin kana mo atwe no na be na watwini ene nkwala mienu emma mienu a one na wo no kama nkwala pepepe ba ko yare ena wo se eja okọ Kevin boy fie na waba kwosere ne se be ye o ma ni sika na nka wo fa kwala ne ba ko na o yare enko hospital o se bro na nti ya kokotu Kevin boy efie anim won da bi no ena hu se Kevin boy ka siwa ka ni ye tu ensan se ni ro glass nti no wonim so no no tima kan glass aye roba from na ya baba wa bi e no te kan ni obi san say na mi ku se me mpena ka no adan na wo na ate kan ni to na baba wa na kasa mu no e na baba wa ni sifi kan no tie mu e ma Kevin boy e sifiri e fie no wo mu no pie fie o e ba monte e no bedu ye wa misa se adan na dagbora oni ababa we e ya kasa adan na e bi adagbora e den na e koso wa ha eli opie ya e ne edebo left right center obobo ababa wa ne basa enu echi eno kokofa iron rod eye dade ebi e de bo ababa wa na chi ene ne nsamu ababa wa ni pra yi pa na no na baba wa ne chese e bro nam kwan so kra e police station no ena ne shop a owo aten
o mama na chese ensam no ena eni ayedi etu dwa no aka ni nyina no Kelvin boy idea dodo na atide friend no nyambra sem a wodi edi no no akasa ne dofo Deborah na ene no ache ni nyina mu edi amaje no
ewia prem so bra kasia no wasugusu a wutie edi free Asanteman kasa fidie wa ha ene enso achiripo miensa eso no yesomo a eye Asanteman tem kropon Kumasi mu bro no efe ne se bompata ye benagrat won secretariat no abronsantenti no ya kire ni mu nyako plaza ne ho ena yedi yenjuma ye kwa dia na ye kwa boko amane bo afiri wa ba ene se obi awo na abosome nkru no watimi dia kwara na hye ne yemu a wakwa wo ye no a wachechira akwada ne ho ede no akwato sabi ajanai bia so anase sabi oyane so enam so amani papa bia anase obi okopie so afa no na sabre no se akwara ne ti ase sabi se wawuo sadian yebekwa ahoma ne so na ye ni assembly member no ewo sabunzongo eye orura jamiu atwetwe nkomo ne abusa ne sese siai no edian na eko asam ne krasan na esitie. Hello, Honorable. Good afternoon and welcome to Asanteman FM.
Good afternoon, sister.
Hope everything is fine.
Alhamdulillah, everything is okay.
Okay, please can you confirm to us of the incident? A newly baby found and abandoned and being found in the toilet.
Yes, please. Actually, the incident happened here in Boku, dated on 16th. At the early hours of 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Currently in Boku, we are in curfew. So the curfew time begins in 8 p.m. in the evening, and then we come out at 5 a.m. So we trust that it's just between that period, between the 5 a.m. to 6 o'clock, that the person has come to dump the newly born baby with a placenta. The placenta wasn't even cut. So the baby was wrapped in the cloth, a piece of cloth, and then She came
Asanteman FM
and dumped. I don't know whoever came to dump the baby there and used that basket. Normally in the public toilet, when you go, they always keep a basket there that they use it to, after you clean up, then you discard the papers inside the basket.
Sure.
So after pushing the baby inside the manhole, then she used the basket to cover. So the cleaner who always come to clean the place before they come to use it, he came and see the unusual thing that happened. Because it's not, normally the basket is not supposed to cover the manhole. According to him, that's what he told me. So he removed it and then later found that the baby was there and then they rescue. He didn't do that alone. He went out and shouted because upon seeing that he panicked and then ran outside to call, and then some few people came and then helped him remove the baby inside there. Actually, I was home when they called me that this is what happened. And then I was actually preparing to leave for Bolga, and then they told me this what happened. Then I said, okay. Then before I left the house to the scene, I reported the incident to the police people before I went to the scene. So when I got there, they have bathed the baby already, and then they called one old lady just closer to the public toilet there, and then she came and cut the placenta. So they bathed the baby and then put her on bed.
So
when I go,
currently, where is the baby?
Currently, the baby is in the hospital. I mean, the Presby hospital. That is the municipal hospital there. She's in the ICU unit. So, like I said, before I got to the scene, I reported the incident to the police, and I'm told that the police also forwarded the case to the social welfare. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Has the mother been found?
No, not until recently. No one has come to me alleging that the baby is hers.
Okay.
Till now, nobody has come to me. But we have actually left the baby there in the hospital because the physician assistant told me that they need to leave the baby there and observe her for some days and then see if there's anything that they need to do for her. They will do it before they will discharge. So I actually agree with them. So the baby is still in the hospital as I speak with you.
Stable condition?
Yes, in a stable condition.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with her. They are feeding her with this, is it Namwa or whatever. Okay. Then there's one woman who has also given birth in the community. She always go to breastfeed the baby.
Okay.
And then go back. Okay. But as I speak with you, the baby is fine.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a baby girl.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, sister. Thank you so much. Then.
Yo, ebusiafo nipa ya kwate ne nkan eye onimonyafo Jamiu wano ene assembly member a ono ewo sabu zongo no ewo boko mansimu ara wosem ne se obi a wode ne ba akoto se bia janan bia so ena omo akohu omo yi no ene na kopie mu ewo boko municipal presbyterian hospital se se sia kasa di akoda ne ho ye na obi aso mai se eye ne ba ana se ma me bia wo ewo mpatamu nti omo de na akra ne ko hospital no ma me no na da ne da nyina okọ no ono so akoma akra no fuo bia wo mo akire mu se akorande ye kasa nyame adom ne ho ye pa anesefo eguso a ehwe no
enipa ediboni o
pa nsoma
enipa ediboni wakora kwala wo ye mo bosome nkono na tamu a wonyem ye na hu se wo mpe no ade na wanye bibia mfa ho
Otie Asanteman FM.
We boni kase pa na wadi we school time na mekai se ABC ye obi nyem ye na okoyi akwala no digu gatem
na no krado onyenye nipa
wa ne ohun se ne ti na aba na ne nan
se no krado we ka se on farm nwie ba we de wa wo 9 months wa wo baby fine baby ana ada na koto
nyasam ke
pompa fa no koto children so ma
abobo ne be ye daachi
wa hu
yo o mama yen frere husem ni mu na yen tinsimu ewo ensem foforo mu ye de ani kyeremu ewo ntobron so abato mpesua so eno ewo kyerese atwema mponua abato mpesua no eso ewa Asanteman Fm ha na ensemo esi wonya chemu achese asrafo ati won hu egu kro ni mu achese woni kro ma no nyasam ketewa ewo honomo excavators a esisi won ma omu susu se womo ede ye illegal mine omu di two form agudi achese ensem fata no ntino nam so ama achese asrafo no ahyehye na nam so omu ahyehye won fie bi kura na ye kwa homa so na achese ye ne womo akwatwetwe enkomo ehunu ni esesi a excavators no wo mahunu wo mo aye wo dia ana sempo wo mahunu se wo mo ede tu fom agudi a ensem fatanti enanam so ama wo mo ahyehye wo mama aka wo mo dan no. Hello uti anka ye mo ha
Eni aba me pacho meje oso.
Me pacho wudin.
Me pacho FM na Fm pon party.
Na ujumedie ne sei ewo ntobro so abato mpesi so.
Ntobro so ha me wona de me o cheche ni but me sa reporter de Madden FM.
Oh okay, yeah that's it. Area idea ye da wase pa se ye bo open waje yen so na ensemo esi ewo ntobro so etwemu a chese asrafo ate omo hu agu ho no ma excavators ahodo wo mo hyehye no asemi no krebe ne wo.
Ni aba wote ni sa no kre na kuno ankasa e fe entobroso mami correct wo no e fe kuno entobroso ai wo atuma mpumia manfem wo na de tene se no kre asrafo aba ama omudija ato to excavator wo do be egum e wo kromia na de tene se eno anyima yenka bi him e de hu se asrafo bi tikam omutundo e omudi ko petrol omutimu makumakum yinu a omode abakromia anche yetu ye ne be ko tia na gese excavator ba ko ho a ya chega tum gidigidi a hibru awe na chi krom ho fo nyina dichi ekoso bo ko fede ekoso ni duru ona pampa na ija ne da excavator ba ko mo ja hibru na ade tie no panyi ba ko bi wa ha a woni so no juma wo bia na mse kromia no first na ekua apart from juma na juma bia ni ha na galamse ni ba ye no ama manfo nya de mu agim to panyi ba ko a wodi mu juma yi ba ama ba ta no fast eden excavator ni nyina ba be sisi sere ba ya ja ayo wanya ntia se wure ma ene ye hye no ba ba tie ya woni tumi se nka wo hye excavator no to de be tifie eja no pano ana trafo yi epinche opanyin o mun nya anaba ba ya kaka e ma me nim senti ase ye adwuma senti ase anya adwuma e wo montem we na ma opanyin etu no to se okukuma ase kaka ko di dwuma kaka ba na otu no to ape na trafo yi diesel a e wo tank mu ai sini fie anim omodi chibobo mu ma diesel ni nyina eminu egu fam anso an excavator nine a wapake esini fie anim no mu twaja to ba kum e ma na mfu e na e tene no ese mu koso miensa na akanum e ma ni nyina ese opanyin nso fie e ben wa e ma fu e ni bitini ko fie e ma nam so ma eja ato fie o ma fie nso atejuro be pi kura no o ma ntumi anfa bi anfa fie en completed building ba ko amete ifia yensi wie enso e ben ho e ma ne so eja eto mu sa ma ne so ase anye light post ahodo esi fie ben be wonya so eja to light post ni nam ama light ahoma ate juro be ma light ahoma nyina so ate gu fom tam na me no ka say de komi light eniha obi o de light edi dwuma bia no apache se na pa yi ama wonya light enfani ni dwuma tanso na kromani nyina so ate gu abontele engokora emrewa maba wane mranche nyina ni ata akokọ wa omoni jam edamojam a omusunje school for mu ko ku nyina enam ayam dihyenchi omu nyina ma me no awofa kwanso mu afri school medo mu kofie ame binum so to wuram suronti ntimu ya ba ubusani a na asama asi entobroso ena anope eno no
na mibi so fa papa yi a excavator sisi ni fie asrafo abehyehyinin mo ankasa mo mpata mu ho mahunu se wo de sanfidie no tu efom gudi a eno nsem fata na
me pato galamse ne die kromi anse ne mdi kankan no adwuma ekoso wa ha no eni to bi e wo galamse o kromi excavator e o kromi a galamse eno ditu etinu diesel tisi ni fie nim ana excavator no kokko be fi ni fie eni adwuma o de excavator no e o kromi ha no
na asrafo no mahu nkofuku a wo mo hye wo mo mutimi be ebeye saade no
tibato ne de nya hu akiri
yo ene ye bedasi ye besro se bo modern afo ani edi akire na de be firi mo ababia ma ye ne ye tiefo asunsi mi tie wo
de ten se opanyina nkasa na machines ne dia no otu ne to okokuma se kakra ejidie si ye nyina ne esi na chi ejidie nya opanyin no ene no eni nkomo bat me ye sure say de esi na chi die ba na me ye sure say wate se same no o plans dia offer another me ye ba na de emisio de o tibi na plans so de obefa de etin de besi bia no de be de atire na ye de ehun susan so nyina abrem
yo ye da se
wotie Asanteman FM
o mama eni ayekotie ye yensenchoni a wono so ewo entobron so abato empesua no eso ɛno ɛwɔ atwemamponua abato mpɛsua so ɛwɔ Asanteman Fm ana kyɛ sɛ awerɛhosɛm a ɛsie ɛwɔ hɔ no mu a kyɛ sɛ asrafoɔ akotwa egya de atoto excavators ahodoɔ mu a na kyɛ sɛ deɛ ɛyɛ ne deɛ mpo oni hɔ no mu nanso ɔbɛkɔ no na n'akyi ne fie nyinaa ayɛ finfram
wie adehyeman ma ne da yɛkɔso ya ani pitiri ha ɛna abrɛ bɛma yɛ ho kwan ma yɛde ɛnɛ awia prɛmto brɛ kaseɛ no ɛde asie nnwumaku ɛso yɛasen ma yɛde sommɔ ɛyɛ KFM Musical Center ɔmo se bɛgye mfidie papa na ɛfɛ di dwuma from 024836